Hey guys, sorry about that. Wi-Fi just clunked out for a moment. Not 100% sure why. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. These are the joys of Virgin Internet here in the UK. But yeah, I'll just go on to quickly go over Japan Ichiban and its, a few of its most recent posts on what's up and coming, so I didn't want to not do it. I said I would, so this might just be a mini stream going over Japan Ichiban and what streams are, sorry, what videos and things are, what photos or what media is ready to come out over the next week or so. I thought I'd share it anyway because I didn't want to make you think I'd said something and not done it, so here we are. It's better like that. So here we are. Hopefully you guys may or may not pop back in. It'd be nice if you could. But you don't have to. It'd be nice if you were there. 3rd attempt. Thanks, Owen. That's not necessarily 3rd, maybe 5th or 6th today, but never mind. I figured out the issue anyway. It was the Wi-Fi. Went on the Brits, so I've sorted it out now. Had a bit of a Wi-Fi wobble. So yeah, there you go. So quickly then, just go over. Hey Craigie, okay, thanks for coming back. Sorry about that, guys. Hi, if you come back, hi. Yeah, the Wi-Fi. Have like a mesh network at home and it's all a bit awkward sometimes. You know, it doesn't want you to, when you move from one place to another, it kind of holds onto the mesh on the other side of the house. Other side of the house, not the ones on this side. Anyway, I've refreshed it and shows this side. So they quickly then, Japan. 60,000 people that probably don't, that I follow the page that don't reside in Japan. Obviously, all super interested. Let's see, you know, what some recent posts have been like. This one was from earlier on today, 7 hours ago. Always good photos from Paul Santos, fantastic photographer. Lovely photo of Kyoto, you may recognise it. There's a little tobacco place there, and some lovely vending machines. Further down we have your classic Shinjuku shot, just again neon Tokyo. Everybody loves neon Tokyo. And some decent lights here as well, actually, as well, 549. Some lights up and down, some differ, depending on what you want. I just wanted to show though, again, look at this beautiful. I mean, not everybody finds this so appealing, I suppose, but I know I do. It's just like unmistakable Japan. I think that's what I wrote actually. Yeah, unmistakable Japan. I live there half of the time and follow you on Facebook too. Thanks, Alan. It's much appreciated. I knew you would, but thank you. So yeah, I just wanted to show some. So I suppose I can count with like 0.5 in my estimation. I just wanted to show you some a post I did recently, which was like super successful. I'm not sure what's the best way of showing you. It might just be best if I just go through them one after another, and it's not too far down. But some are. Oh, did you see this? Studio Ghibli Bathhouse model. Oh, spirited away. Put the detail on it. Oh, unbelievable. But yeah, again, fantastic photos by Yuzof. If you guys are interested in, additional Japanese content that you may or may not have come across already. Obviously, I share some of Yuzoff's stuff on here. He's a Japanese guy based in Japan who does absolutely fantastic photos. It's great to follow. Follow the link if you'd like. Some funny ones every now and again. I'm waiting for my cat to do that on my shoji screen. She's not done it yet. Miss Japan. Miss Grand Japan was announced not so long ago, a few days ago. Again, I'm trying to get to the really popular one. Oh, did you see this? How cool is that? I don't know if you've seen the when K cards were originally invented, at the same time they invented like a small scooter called a Moto Compo. You may or may not have seen it, but Moto Compo, little thing here. Look at this Honda Moto Compo. Oh, it's beautiful. Little tiny fold-away scooter type thing. Well, you can see it here in the back of the K car. The idea is you would drive your K car from the outskirts into the city, park your K car up in one of those, one of those rotating like car vending machine type places, and then unfold your 50cc Moto Compo, cruise to the office for a ding ding ding. But if not, you've also got the briefcase version as well, the suitcase version as well. Although I'm not sure what you would do afterwards. I mean, it looks like it'd be difficult to, I know he's wheeling it around here, but I'm not sure how that would work. I may have to take the wheels off. I'd love to see one actually made. It'd be fantastic. Again, Ikki Masho is a good place to follow as well. It's an Irish guy with his Japanese wife. Fantastic pictures, daily pictures of Japan, Tokyo. Oh, this looks familiar. Teratovix is very good as well. Some beautiful photos from them. Oh, I'll jump back up to the start. Very frustrating. But just to get to the I was referring to that went did particularly well. Hey, look, sharing there, content. Very nice. Let me in. Read. This is the one here. Then. So this is the type of exposure, I suppose, that can be got on Facebook. I have, as I said, 68,000 followers at the moment in time, and that does grow on a daily basis, which is fantastic. So we're getting up towards 100k slowly but surely. We're going to hit 69,420 sometime before that, which will be a momentous occasion. But yeah, in terms of Facebook growth, or just the abilities to show people, your town, your city, or whatever it is in Japan, whatever you want people to see, even your products in Japan, this is the type of thing here. So I don't know if you can see, look at Insights and Ads, 201,000 impressions, a reach over 193,000, engagement itself, somebody literally doing something about it. 44,879, it's just ridiculous. So many likes and stuff. 4 stars, easy for people who can't get in. A few doing last on their show, right? You click the wrong thing when you get so many people actually viewing something like this. So many, thousands of shares, thousands of clicks. This could be, a link to like your city's website, anything like that, or some additional information about an area. I quite often post. If it's an area I haven't shared before, it would be a beautiful picture of the place, who took the photo, hopefully me, and then some additional info as well, which is often like I've read a Wikipedia article or a news article about the place to give people more information. Because a lot of time you ask people and tend to come in and go, oh, where is this? How can I get there? All that type of stuff. It would be fantastic to actually be able to show people this type of stuff. Yeah, exactly, Greg. It is a lovely place, and just the difficulties is getting that out to a wider audience, is getting people, actually interested in these places that they don't see. Everybody sees Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, maybe Fukuoka and stuff, or a few other Okinawa places. But I know Miyama is actually too far from Kyoto, but still, who's doing the Miyama tourism? Again, constantly people liking that into things. So what a fantastic post, super successful for me. Here it is in its full glory. Again, you can also have more and more things here as well if you wish. So you can have everything that most people, beautiful city, amazing Japan, love Kyoto, oldest civilizations in the world. Oh, someone saying they've gone to Ashira Bamboo Grove. More people saying they wish they knew about it whilst they were there so they could have gone themselves. Exactly. This is the whole point, isn't it, of maybe a page like mine. That's only 6 comments out of 228. They're all positive. There's so many on here. very pretty, absolutely amazing, beautiful place, so beautiful. I've been there. Also visited the museum, unforgettable. I mean, why, if you were, Japanese tourism or something, you wouldn't jump on this bandwagon? Why not? But anyway, yeah, it's a fantastic place, absolutely lovely. I'm glad you've been, Greg. I completely agree with what you're saying. Many people's impressions of Japan are big cities. That's certainly mine as well. But it's also very deeper sort of the traditional side of Japan that I think people, if they could get that exposure of that traditional side of Japan, they would be very interested in. As you can see, this is proof of it, isn't it? I suppose this is proof of it itself. People are interested in this type of stuff, and it looks idyllic, doesn't it? It's a fantastic place. Why would you not be interested in something like this? So a few more photos from on the ground and stuff would be amazing. Alex, you sent me your favourite photo of Japan, have you? Sorry, just gonna have a quick look at it now. Yeah, I know that photo quite well. So that's when it's super busy. When the stations are very busy and everything else. That's what you can see. Can you see it like that? Is it? I could in fact, I'm doing all this. What's it otherwise? Maybe not, but I can put this on. I can share this for next time anyway. Yeah. So yeah, that's the general photo where even though it's super busy and people are crammed in one particular direction, nobody will choose it. Nobody will step over the line and choose the wrong direction in Japan. Nobody will say, "Oh, hold on, the pathway that goes the opposite way is actually free, and I'm really crammed in this side. Shall I just hop into the other one?" Not in Japan, absolutely not. The only person doing that might be a foreigner, but to be honest, they tend to follow suit as well within Japan. I know I did. Anyway, so yeah, that's one of the main things I like Japan. Orderly, all the time. Collective good, isn't it? People thinking about the collective good, not just themselves. People aren't so narcissistic, I'm afraid. So yeah, thanks very much. Master of the Future Guidance of the Past. Yeah, good share that, great. Good share. Quite a nice quote, that Master of the Future Guidance of the Past. I was watching I quite actually like carpentry and stuff like that myself. I don't know, I'm a nerd, but thanks. And I watched some very interesting Japanese traditional house building and things, and some of the joints and stuff they were making 150 years ago just completely out of wood, just absolutely amazing. The craftsmanship that went into those is just truly stunning. Scarf joints and things like that 150 years ago is just unheard of, and there's effectively one peg holding them all in. Oh, you watch it as well? You watch lots of car construction as well. We're of a similar, we come from the same cloth, I think, Greg, sometimes, the way we talk. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing for you, but it's a good thing for me. So yeah, so that's a bit of a brief look at what's been on Japan's Prediction Band so far. In terms of what's up and coming, I think you have to go to this dashboard thing. Something Meta Business Suite. And then on here. No, go away. Just honestly, Facebook sometimes they do something which is really good, and then they backtrack for the next 2 years, and they have to fill in a lot of forms, and there's a lot of bits and bobs. It's really frustrating. I'll sort it off stream. But in terms of on stream, in terms of today, there was that post from Paul Santos that I showed you earlier on, and this is me just mentioning that my live stream would be coming on at some point later on in the day. And then yeah, in terms of what I've got content wise queued up, this is where we are now. There's something again for every single day, all the way across. That's this month, and then also I've carried this on into September as well. So let's have a look at a quick sneaky peek at this week, what we've got coming up tomorrow, the next few days. This is a post of a similar ilk, I suppose, to the one that we've just been looking at. This is Shirakawa Go. Again, beautiful photo, traditional Japan. I'm sure that'll do well. Kyoko1903, please follow them on Instagram. Kyoko1903, they're absolutely fantastic photos on there. I do try and keep things a little bit lighter sometimes, so I do have the odd funny one on. If anyone's been to Tokyo itself, which I know you guys have been to Tokyo, these damn crows are so big. They're absolutely everywhere, and they can be so annoying. I'm not sure they're so forthcoming as this particular crow, but yeah, it's they can be a little bit annoying, so it's a good one for like the Japan insiders. One question there, Velmarks. Everything is scheduled posts. Not everything is. I schedule everything that you can see on here is, but I schedule everything up just to ensure that content comes out on a regular basis, no matter what. There's always something every single day. So I keep myself a few weeks ahead, probably 1, 2, 3, 4-ish weeks ahead. And then if I want to interject anything, you can shuffle these around quite easily and move them about. So if you find something, for example, when everything happened about Shinzo Abe, when it all kind of, the initial things came through in the news and the media and articles came out, I rescheduled a lot of content and pushed it into, put the Abe content out instead because it was much more important. But yeah, it's generally scheduled just to ensure that I don't miss anything. It's more for me than anything else. Yeah, that's just kind of what I do. Crossings, cicadas, and crows. So yes, you got the. I can't do the cicadas, that wee noise, and then you've obviously got the crows, which just always like ha 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 in the background some all the time. Ha ha ha, always there somewhere. Just like, where the hell is that crow? It sounds massive. I can certainly do the crossing, so I'm happy with my crossing impression. But maybe not the other two. But yeah, I completely agree. It's those three, the big three. You know, I knew you weren't complaining. Sorry, it was just me trying to explain my particular way I do things. I think it's important for me, and it's worked so far that I have regular, engaging content. So you have to make sure. I have to make sure at least that there's something always there, so just in case I'm busy with the children or something else or whatever it is, and I don't get a chance to post. I think sometimes Facebook is more appreciative. It seems like it helps boost the post a little bit, but you have to keep that engagement up as well. You can't just do this, 18 weeks or whatever, 18 days, whatever you want, before content going forward, and then never go on your actual page itself and comment and like and reply to people. You have to do that legwork as well. You have to be on there talking to people, answering questions. I mean, the amount of questions I get from people saying, how can I get into Japan? How can I do so? I live in India, I want to study in Japan, what do I do? How can I, what's the best airline to travel with and things like that. I get so many of those questions, it's unbelievable. So generally just try and point people in the right direction. That's all you can do, isn't it, really? Keep that content up. Thanks, Craig. I'm sure my impressions were well received. Oh, the Konbini chime, absolutely. The Family of Mark one, that dun 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 dun. In fact, if you guys like chimes, let me break down the fourth wall. Hold on. Hold me a second. Aha, there was a room behind there all the time. This. No, I'm not sure Big Camera has the same song. I'm talking about the Family Mart one, as you're looking. But this, in terms of chimes, this, guys, is my most treasured possession from Japan. This is a limited edition. Don't make them anymore at all. You cannot buy one for love nor money. Yamanoti line money box. So what I'll do is I'll just show you how it works. Like you don't know how money boxes work, but suspend your disbeliefs. So what you do is you take a coin, 100 yen coin. Oh right, sorry, you meant the theme music. But speaking of jingles and music on that, so this is the Yamanoti one. Just again my favourite line in Tokyo. Extra points if you know which station that was. And it's got several others as well. You can just kind of hear it going in the background. Sugiwa, Sugiwa, Mikitama desu. Boom boom. You know, all those type of things. Well, let me see if it gets to my favourite one. Oh. Oh, that's it. I love that one. So that's my favourite one. I love that one so much. Anyway, so it does quite a few. I won't bore you guys to death with all of them. Yeah, it's absolutely my most treasured possession from Japan. I absolutely love it. I said to my wife when I bought it, I said I'll take that thing to the grave with me. I'm never ever gonna, you know, get rid of this thing. Never in a million years. There's a fire, it'd be the one thing I'd take out of the house. After the wife and kids, of course. I'd run back in for my jingle box. So yeah, you know, but I absolutely love it. Oh, the big camera song. Yeah, sorry, I apologise. Guy who writes all the station jingles was on NHK. Yeah, I think I've seen an article with him on there. So yeah, pass it if you want, quick. Swap past quick if you need to. Real. So yeah, I think I've seen an article with the jingle guy on there. It's quite old if I remember. Yeah, it was fantastic jingles. Absolutely love them all. I'd like to know what the Harajuku jingle's like at the new Harajuku station. Presumably it's the same as the old one. And also there's a new station on the Yamanoti line that's been made since 2019. I think it was made for the Olympics. I'm not sure of the name of the station, but I'd like to know what jingle that has as well. I think it was Ikebukuro, yeah. I think it was Ikebukuro. So yeah, there's actually a thing on YouTube you can go to which just plays them all. If you go to YouTube, you can just do like Yamanoti line melodies. I mean, you can just listen along. We've even got like the door closing melodies and things as well. Fantastic to listen to. I just love that little uplift at the end. It's so nice. It's just so good. But yeah, I'll bore you guys to death about the Yamanoti line, so don't let me do that. So I'm going to wrap up shortly, but just quickly going back to a few things I said before. Craig, did you say your partner's coming over to the UK? I'm sure I saw that somewhere further up. So if so, fantastic, good news. Alminox, you'll be going soon, won't you, as well? I think, are you going to Japan soon? Didn't you say you've managed to get your visa sorted? Good news for you, Craig. Win-win. Pretty sure Almanac said that he's sorting his visa out or something along those lines, so he can go as well. So again, good news for you guys. Yeah, that'd be nice, Craig. Nice to say hello. So I think both of you guys are, well, Craig's going to Japan next year, I think, as well, so fantastic. I'm hoping to go as soon as it's open, but who even knows when that's going to be. If it isn't before Christmas, that'll probably mean little bit Easter for us before we think about going to Japan. And try and avoid Hanami because it's a little bit too busy, isn't it, during Hanami times? But we'll have to see how that goes. I'll keep watching Nathan. I'm sure he'll give us some update. Can't wait for the time. I'm looking forward to him coming home actually to give us just a couple hours to talk about how his journey was and how it's all been. Catching the streams, he looks like he's having a fantastic time. So great for him. Nice that he can meet up with Lito as well. I talked to Lito quite a bit on Facebook. He's a super genuine guy. So hopefully if I ever get to Japan, I'll try and meet up with Lito as well. And me and Nathan said at some point we will have a drink somewhere in Japan, so we'll do that whenever Japan actually opens and we're both there at the same time. But yeah, I'm pretty flexible with my holidays, besides children's school holidays, but I'm quite flexible, so I'm not too bad. I work from home, so I can kind of work from anywhere, so it's not too bad for me. Her English is pretty good. Good, Greg, that's interesting. So yeah, get around, but nice to say hello. And yeah, I think that's about it, guys, to be honest. Sorry about the split streams. It's my fault more than anything else because of the Wi-Fi dipping off, but sorted it now. Next time I'll make sure it's plugged in, but I'm hoping I'll be back in the usual location soon enough. Hopefully that'll be sorted pretty soon. Just got to have some work done on the house, so I have had to move the desk. That's all it is. The desk is now in the lounge in the front room. So yeah, there you go. That's it really. Thanks very much for joining me on this yet another stream. It's been nice not talking to myself. Thanks very much, Craig, for joining. Thanks to Alminox for joining as well, and Megan and Caitlin earlier on. Thanks very much for joining. So yeah, it's been fun. So hopefully I'll speak to you guys later on. I'll be streaming probably in another week, so maybe Saturday or Sunday. New location, Japan. Yeah, if they did a working visa, Alminox, I'd be there, mate. If they did a working visa, I would literally be there right now. Though they don't do it for people who do remote working visas, so a remote working visa. So yeah, unfortunately not. Yeah, I'd sell this thing in a heartbeat. But yeah, anyway, there we go. Cool. Alright guys, thanks very much for joining me as I've said. I shall speak to you both hopefully in the near future. If not, I'll see you on one of Nathan's streams once. Cheers guys. See you later, bye.